The other Wildcat.
Put that in there for you.
I'm a real Wildcat. You want to put that
There's two Wildcats. I didn't know which Wildcats you were on.
Warriors lost their 11th straight road game. Dillon Brooks, just a wonderful nuisance to the defending champs.
It's like Patrick Beverly if Beverly was skilled.
Love him.
I love
It's
him.
nice.
Klay reminding Dillon Brooks, don't forget, we've got 4 championships.
Stop it.
Here's Brooks
Why?
post-game.
So corny.
He's got 4 rings. And that's all he was saying. His motivation to us. We want a ring as well. But we need to go through the process of steps that, we did last year and keep going and learning from it all. It's friendly trash talk, but, I just hold a lot of real estate over there in San Francisco.
I like that.
I don't care about Dillon Brooks, Klay said. When he retires, I don't think anyone will ever talk about Dillon Brooks ever again. I promise you. It's sweet right now, but wait 10 years.
Okay, no one's waiting 10 years. And I'm ready to declare it. I wasn't ready before. This is a rivalry.
Well, yeah.
Here's the thing. It is not about what the teams have accomplished historically. In the last 2 years, each has knocked the other one out of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for the Grizzlies, they didn't win a whole series, but it was the final play-in game. They beat them. And last year's series was 2-1 Warriors with one of their wins coming down to the final play of the game, and then Ja got hurt. So it's not like we can act like, it's been a mismatch over the last few seasons. It's a rivalry. And Klay's taunt, Antoine, that is Kobe's taunt that now Klay won't stop doing.
Yeah.
And it's a little, to me, it's a little corny. It is not about the entire history of everything. And the Warriors have had 2 chances now to beat the Grizzlies without Ja playing. And both times the Grizzlies have hung 130 on them and beaten them and have looked like the better team. So this is great for Dillon Brooks, great for his Q rating.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a rivalry.
But everybody not trash talkers. That's what it's become a little,
What do you mean?
Unreal.
You're saying Klay's not a trash
talker. So with the things he says doesn't really guys, especially guys in the league, they don't really take nothing to it. But Dillon Brooks, I like the fact that he's challenging them. Somebody has to challenge. You want to go after the best. I don't see nothing wrong with it. As long as you're not doing nothing physical and hurting anybody, I like the trash talking. You should embrace it, especially a team where Golden State has had so much success, and you're going to play for time. You should embrace that the younger guys are coming at you. I like this.
Do you like it?
It's entertaining, but it's no rivalry. This is the little brother talking trash to his big brother.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, the Warriors, Klay is right. You can think it's corny and all you want.
So the Warriors don't have a rival, then, is what you're saying?
Not Dillon Brooks and the
but
Memphis freaking Grizzlies.
Then they don't have one.
They
if it's
really
about
don't.
Rings, then
LeBron has kind of been a rival with him, although they
LeBron's
beat
their
him
rival.
most of the time. But he got a win over him. But they
Knocked him out
are
of the playoffs
the Grizzlies. The
LeBron knocked him out
Grizzlies
twice, playing.
are not yet their rival. Like you said, they beat them in a play-in, but not in a playoff series.
Can you just take this in consideration? It's different now than when it was back in the day. These guys now, they hang out together, they party, they do a lot of different things. So it's tough for the rivalries to be like back in the old days.
I'm even thinking you got a rivalries when both teams kind of win.
But that's in the playoffs. They have both won.
They won a play-in game.
They ended their
where's
season.
the record of that game? Because the league don't even keep stats.
But they
for the
ended
play-in.
their season. Correct? Did they or did they not?
I'm not ready to call
It's
it.
definitely a
but
rivalry.
I do like what Dillon Brooks. I like the trash talk.
If we're going to criticize people for hanging out and getting Caesar salads afterwards,
you like this is what the young people call a
deal.
rivalry.
Can we
This
get
is
to
what
the
young
main
people call a
event?
rivalry.
So here's we also
Twan knows what the real.
We have another rivalry to discuss. It's outside of this game. Yes, it's the rivalry between the bylaws of this show and the whims of Chris Broussard. Brew,
What?
the Warriors are 7-29 on the road. Mm-hmm. Are you ready to give up on them?
Wilds, I'm going to admit. I mean, didn't worry about the loss to the Clippers. When they lost to the Hawks, Twan, I was down. I was like, there might really be something to this. Mm-hmm. Then when they lost to the Grizzlies without Ja, and all the trash talking, no rivalry, I was like, oh man, I thought they could go 4-2 on this trip. They're 0-3. Mm-hmm. So I started digging. I thought about an olive branch.
I wouldn't give it to you.
I thought about
Plum out.
I was just about to give in, and then
What
I
happened?
started digging. I started grinding the tape, Twan. I'm watching the home versus the road games.
Okay.
I'm watching the body language. I'm looking at the rotations, the communication on defense. What's going on? What's the difference? And I started reading. And I read an article in the Ringer, Twan, that perked the brother up.
What
It
is it?
explained what in the world is going on.
What is it?
Josh, hit the graphic. Here's the deal. Okay, the Warriors are this is the difference between what teams are shooting. Hold on, let me get the brother talk. You see that gap between
Yes.
what teams are shooting according to the Ringer? This is why the Warriors are losing on the road. A historically weird run of luck.
Oh,
because
stop
the
it.
analytics, I'm a big analytics guy. The analytics show
Nobody
that
knows what this is.
that the shot attempts on the road from 3 and home on 3 are the same spots. And the distance from a Warriors defender to the guy shooting is the same.
This can't be
So
what
hold on. You can't say that the put it back up
No,
there. in the
don't.
middle.
No one
No, because I gotta
understands
explain it. I'm going to explain it.
We're out of time.
Okay? We're gonna have to go a little longer. Look at the gap. 8.5 percentage point
Yes,
gap.
they can't guard on the road.
They don't guard.
No, they do guard.
They don't try.
They do guard. I watched the tape.
No,
The
you didn't.
analytics show
You read an
they guard
article
just
in the
as hard.
Ringer that you didn't understand.
Josh,
They guard
get
just
a
as
microphone.
hard
Josh, get
on
mic'd
the
up.
road.
We don't know what
Even
he's talking
Steve
about.
Kerr has
What-
admitted it.
Can I translate
That is a historic.
Okay. What Brew is saying
Historic.
is that
Teams
the
are
Warriors
shooting ridiculously from 3
What he's
against
All
them.
year?
The Warriors
Yes,
have been.
it's a historically
that
weird
Teams
run.
are getting the same quality of shots at home and on the road.
Yes.
And on the road, when the Warriors on the road, the teams are making those shots, friendly home rims, whatever it is. That doesn't change these facts.
This has never happened
That's
in the
great.
last, like,
and you know what's also
13
never
years.
happened? A title defense this pathetic since the Bulls in '99.
Oh, stop it. First of all, I'm not
Brew.
gonna jump on 20. Y'all had a bad.
The
defense,
06,
too.
07 Heat wasn't a great title defense. That's true.
It was bad.
That's true. That wasn't a great title defense either.
that
But listen, this team was 10-10 after 20, 20-20 after 40, 30-30
I'm
after
tired.
60.
I'm so tired of
Well,
you.
what are they after 72? What's half of 72? They're 36-36. Can we show you the 6-game stretch that I guaranteed the Warriors would have a losing record in?
Frisky
And Bruce
Rockets
said they'd go
coming up.
4-2. Well, I don't see how they're getting
I
4-2,
said I'd
Brew.
like to see 4
Okay.
and 2.
Listen,
Like to see.
they're cooked.
Now I'm going for 2 and 4.
They're
But hey,
done, Wilds.
I know that.
they
And-
aren't
and
done.
if Brew
Oh, the
is
Lakers aren't done,
getting
but
to
the Warriors are done.
correct. You
Twan, are the Warriors done?
No, that's still.
Thank you.
It's wide open in the West.
Championship.
They
pedigree,
are
baby.
cooked.
Championship.
They have the
pedigree.
most road losses in the league.
They've
You
won
won't wanna
7
play,
games.
You don't want to play them in the 7th spot.
Thank you.
You don't
Well-
want to play the Golden State Warriors in the 7th spot.
Okay, they're cooked.
Teams are going to shoot
You know who would like to play 'em?
41%
Memphis.
from 3 against the Warriors on the road.
Brew.
Really?
Brew.
If they do that, then yeah, they are cooked.
They're cooked.
Coming up
And-
next, Baker Mayfield, and I'm going to read.
Oh, speaking of cooked,
Wait, why you're mad at Nick and now you're taking shots at Baker for no reason?
that's Nick's guy.